Today it's oil pump, and it's oil pump pickup. And more specifically, it's oil pump pickup to oil pan clearance. After the break, I'll show you what's going on. Basically, we're going to talk about how to verify if you have the right oil pump pickup to oil pan clearance. So I'll show you how to do that. What we have going on is we got the oil pan from the customer. This looks like it's a, maybe it's a Canton, I don't know. But this is for a LT1 small block Chevy, and it's going on a Camaro. So these come with window screens already installed, and I left this in here. I cleaned it out and I blew it with air, and this thing came flying out. So plug your ears. You still want to make sure it's clean. Clean, clean, clean. All right. We're going to fit this pickup to this pump. We've got the Melling 10552 Shark's Tooth oil pump. This is the pickup. The 12566, also a Melling oil pump pickup screen. And here's my clay. The other thing we have is I like to use these studs. A stock bolt is fine, but these are not that expensive. So we're going to put this in there. Let me show you the pump. The Shark Tooth. Look at that. 10552. That has a bolt-on pickup area. So you have to get... All right. Camera here. We've got the oil pan, the Melling Shark Tooth pump, and we have our block. What I'm going to do is clean this stuff up and get right back to it. Hey, I promised I would show my parts cleaner. All right, I keep it outside. It's an actual Safety Clean. It's serviced by Safety Clean. I try to keep clean fluid. This stuff gets dirty quick, so it's an expense. This stuff will dissolve your gloves, so I make sure I have these insemination gloves here. I use this in a well-ventilated place. The fluid is medium dirty right now. This will get like shipping dust and dirt and fine particles. You know, some places you trust it maintains cleanliness, and most places you don't. All right. So if some of this dirt, you know, it'll get on the bearings and have that initial scratch. Take pride in your work and have pristine bearings. The oil pump comes with this shaft, and you got to kind of hammer it on. So that's on there really good. Hey, what I do not do is open these up and grease them and fill them with grease. I primed the oil pump before putting the intake manifold on. I get the stuff in there. Turn it backwards. All done. We got the oil pan from the customer. It's been cleaned and blown out. We got the pickup cleaned up. Melling 12566. We got the oil pump all cleaned up with the shaft already kind of tapped on, so it stays in there nice. It's included in the box. 10552 Shark's Tooth. It's like $100 pump, and it's very smooth gear action because of more of a elaborate machining technique. The pump comes with many springs already. What spring is in there? The pink spring. Okay, 70 pounds. I've got some lube, extreme pressure lube. That's going to be for this nut and for the oil pump. I've got this putty clay that when it sits around and for a while it gets stiff, so I got to actually knead it up and kind of get it. It's going to get a little bit crumbly, so this has to be worked in. I think I should get some Play-Doh next time. This is I don't know, modeling putty. All right. You can do it with any ruler. Just, go like this and kind of eyeball it. This is without the gasket. All right. So it just touches. Arbitrary number, but this happens to be 7 and let's see, a quarter. Okay, we'll count eighths. 1/8, 2/8, and 3/8. 7 3/8. Now I put on the oil pan gasket. This is a test one. I keep an old one on so I don't have to mess up the brand new one. The pickup, I just see how far it is. So with the gasket, since it's remember this measurement is, we're going to count 16ths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 16ths. And just bring it down. And 1/16. So it's 4 16ths. That's a quarter. It needs to be 3/8. So we just need to massage this down just a little further. But let me show you something I just found. I should have known. I bought this thinking it was going to fit right. But let me show you the pan. All right. Here's the pan. There's a kick out. All right. Well, the kick out doesn't allow that to fit. Well, also check this out. This part here would have to be cut out to catch this little bend. So try to put this guy on. It won't go. It's a total fail on fit. So what I need is actually the pickup that came with the parts with this, but it was a high volume pump. So this came on the high volume pump. It may fit, but anyway, this part's going to fit. So now what I'm going to do is just test to see, moving forward, what kind of shape will fit on there. Not that this is interchangeable. Sometimes they are, but this is not interchangeable with this one. I've already loosened it. The nuts, because I've already found out that that doesn't fit. Just not. I'll show you why. This milling shark tooth pump, the 10552 shark tooth, has the gears kind of extend into this lower half. As opposed to this one that came off a high volume pump. All right. Well, there's also dowels that hold it on. I want to make sure I don't drop a dowel into the engine. Yeah, there's a dowel. See, this has little receivers for the gears. But at any rate, let's see if we can just set this on there temporary. Maybe just with one bolt. And it's kind of, yeah, and just kind of see if the pan will fit over this. 2 bolts. That'll help me order a part. Okay. Will she fit? Yes, she will. Okay. So what we need is a pickup that's somewhat like that. So in summary, we had the pickup that I thought was going to fit on there. I put a gasket on, the one you're going to use, or this is the shop gasket. We got the pan over here. You just measure how deep the pan is to the rail. Note that in this case it was 7 and 5/16. Put that same ruler right here, lower it down to here, this with the gasket on there, take that measurement. In this case it was 7 and 1/16, so we had a 16th minus 5/16 is 4/16 or a quarter, and that's close. That'll do it, but I'd like a little bit more gap. That was a moot point because that pickup didn't fit. Okay, thanks for sticking with me for this short oil pump pickup measuring test. We cut it short for today. In closing, this is Carl Elwine, Elwine Engines.